Fluffy Pants here. Today I got my good friend MiserlyStream27. He's a good friend of mine. Check him out on Twitch. He does like a lot of games and stuff. But we're going to do our Halloween movie night special. First movie up. It's not really a scary movie, but we wanted to watch it, which is the Happy Time Murders. So what do you expect from this movie?
I expect it to be really hilarious. I expect it to be a lot of weirdness and just to be a reverse good story of the old ones.
Yeah, I've seen it before, so I'm not really going to say what I want from it, but let's go ahead and watch it real quick. Okay, we're back. We just got done watching the Happy Time Murders. So what do you think of it?
I thought it was really weird and hilarious. I was amazed by the fact that it took a weird plot twist at the end. Yeah. I really did not see that coming.
Yeah, it was like, it built it up the entire time, but you didn't really realize it till the end.
Yep.
But there's a lot of funny parts in it, and I love the opening with like the music. It's just, and like the neon like credits and stuff. It's just awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting either way. I didn't expect the story to play out the way it did, as I seen from the trailer.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was really good. One of the best comedies of the year. I did like Tag better though, which he has not seen that yet. I might show him that eventually, but I don't know. Okay, guys. So now this is before we watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So what do you expect from this movie?
Well, I expect it to be very revealing because, as I like to do annually, I always like to dress up as Leatherface, and I've never seen the movie, but I like to act his way because it's actually a historical moment.
Yeah. And
it's very good to prove to people that this is real. So I'm really excited to see what he acts like, so I can get a better perspective of him.
Yeah. I mean, neither of us have seen it. I'm just expecting pretty good like character study, because that's really what I heard about this movie is it's a character study on Leatherface himself. So let's go ahead and watch the movie. Okay, guys. So we just got done watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original from 1974. So what do you think of it?
Oh, it was pretty dang good, to be honest. I mean, definitely very interesting. Much old school. You can't get good movies like that anymore.
Yeah, the cinematography in it's really good.
I mean, the classic camera look makes the movie perfect. I mean, if it was newer movies, it wouldn't look right.
Yeah, like a lot of movies, like, you know, the classic slasher stuff, like especially like probably the first half, but like the last third, I would even say, is like it went in a direction I was not expecting, because this is definitely a character piece than really anything else.
It definitely threw you around the corner for guessing who was who in it.
Yeah, and I think this is like, I think the movie is kind of like a big metaphor for, slaughtering animals, because like near the end, whenever they were torturing her, it was making like pig noises and zooming in her eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, that might be a little metaphorical.
It could be something like that, but I mean, it's a highly doubt it.
Yeah,
it might be just something like it's a torture,
Yeah.
The psychological or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Leatherface, he's really intimidating though, I will say. Like, especially that iron door he keeps sliding open.
Sliding open? I mean,
yeah.
Jesus. He actually really went crazy on that thing.
And it did really surprise me that the guy that worked at the gas station and then the hitchhiker was part of Leatherface's family.
I figured it out. I figured it was related to it some way.
Yeah.
Because it had a barbecue sign above it.
Plus that grandpa was like really weird. He was like alive, but he looked like he was like dead for like 20 years. It was like really weird.
I thought he was dead, honestly. I thought he was completely dead.
Yeah, and then like he cuts open her finger and like lets him suck on it. Which
I was so confused at that point.
Which it's kind of a little foreshadowing near the beginning of the movie, because during the...
Called him Dracula.
Yeah, because Franklin, which is the guy in the wheelchair, whenever they pick up the hitchhiker, he says, "You look like Dracula," or something like that. Your whole family probably acts like Dracula or something like that. So that was a little bit of foreshadowing, because he was actually sucking her blood and all that kind of good stuff.
It was very interesting overall, though.
Yeah, it was. And then there was something else I was wanting to talk about. I can't really think of it right now. You got anything else you want to talk about it?
No, other than the chainsaw dance was nice.
Yeah, the chainsaw dance was really nice. Oh yeah, I also really think it's pretty interesting how Leatherface, he has to live through other people's faces. Like if he has like his regular like Leatherface mask, the classic Leatherface mask, he's like an intimidating big brute, and then like after he kills somebody, he kind of feels guilt or remorse, but that's all he really knows in life is, kill people if they come around.
And then he also wears his mother's face. I guess that was his mother's face.
Yeah.
And he acts like a caring woman.
Yeah, and scared, and it was
very strange.
Yeah, it was. Like, he lives through other people's faces, because I guess he doesn't really have his own front. So, I mean, this thoughts right here is probably going to be the longest one out of them, because it's really thought-provoking, the movie overall.
Definitely.
But, now we're going to go watch Trick or Treat. Okay, guys, so we're about to watch Trick or Treat. What do you expect from this movie? You don't really know a lot except for Sam.
I don't know anything. I mean, I expect it to be some kind of... I don't know nothing about it, so what I'm guessing it's going to be is a child that's become demented after trick or treat, and now he's going around killing people? I don't know.
Well, it's an anthology movie, so it means like multiple different stories that are different stories, but they all connect in some way. You know, kind of like the Twilight Zone. Each episode's like a own separate little thing. It's kind of like that. But I think this movie came out in 2007. It's by the same director as Krampus, actually, believe it or not.
Oh.
But Krampus came out later. But let's go ahead and let's go ahead and watch it, since you don't really know much. But I watched it once and I already love it. So let's go ahead and watch it a second time for me, first time for him. We just got done watching Trick or Treat. So what'd you think of it?
I ain't got no words. It's God. I mean, it's all over the place.
Did you like it?
I thought it was pretty good, actually.
Very Halloween-y feeling.
It definitely would remind you the main reasons about Halloween, what it's about.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah. Sam's kind of like the overseer of Halloween.
And there was some parts I said, I don't get this. How? Why?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so they got this going like this, and they're explaining this part, but then why is it going like this? I'm like, so is Sam creating these things, or is these things actually exist, and he's just provokingly showing what happened?
I think it's kind of a mixture of both, to tell you the truth.
It's kind of confusing, but it was a good overall.
So what's your favorite story of all the stories that were in there?
One of the bus with the kids getting killed.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not favorite because it's like that, because it's a tragic story more of.
Yeah. It's really creepy the way it's told and all that.
Yeah.
And then like the zombies, and then Ronnie the retard just leaves them. What a great name.
Kind of curious if she knew that was actually that was a prank, or she knew it was real.
I think she kind of knew it was real, but she just hated them. So, but I mean, she could have probably still thought it was a joke or whatever. But this is probably one of my favorite Halloween movies, because I mean, it's just oozing Halloween spirit.
It was very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a movie I'm gonna try to watch every year now, because this was his first time watching it, my second time watching it, and since my second time watching it, I noticed a lot of stuff here and there, like foreshadowing and all that, like the werewolves.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah, overall, it was very fun. All right, thank you guys for watching this Halloween special that my friend helped me with. I'll try to put a link down in the description of his Twitch channel if I can. If not, I'll just put his username. Yeah. But this has been fun. We watched not so scary movies like Happy Timers. That was just a fun movie. And we watched some pretty scary movies like that Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Trick or Treat. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Check me out on Twitter at FluffyPantsRev. He also has a Twitter, isn't it? Just at MiserlyStream27.
Yeah, MiserlyStream27.
Okay, and then like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Have a good day.